Is it time to worry about Spencer Strider? And can Drake Baldwin be that spark to give us coming off the IL? And also, if you were Alex and topless, what would be the one move that you would make right now? That is just a few things that we're going to talk about today on Nothing But Braves with Ben and Matt. So let's get it started.
You're watching Nothing But Braves with Ben and Matt, your source for everything Atlanta Braves. Welcome to Braves Country.
What's going on, guys? Welcome into another episode 6 actually of Nothing But Braves with Ben and Matt. I'm your host, E&M Trading Cards, aka Matt Miller, with my partner in crime, as always, Ben Rand 25, aka Ben Randall. Guys, how we doing? We got a lot to talk about, but first off, Ben, how are we doing today, man?
Doing good. Another Monday. A little rough weekend for Braves fans, but another day above the dirt.
Yeah, another day, another dollar. That's what it is, man. So all we can do is be thankful that I think we're still number one and we're still cruising. But like you said, a couple bumps in the road from last week. Good couple things to talk about. We got a little let's do our little breakdown thing we got going today. We do have the weekly recap, Strider on the IL, which is pretty much the big news that we're going to be talking about today. Baldwin is back, which is amazing. And rough week. Like I said, we went 1-4, I believe. Rotation problems. Got a couple questions. I'm going to let you guys let us know what you're thinking, everything. So yeah, with that being said, guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit like, leave a comment, jump in. And if you're watching either Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, welcome, guys. We really appreciate you guys. Couldn't do this without you. And yeah, with that being said, let's get into it with Spencer Strider. Ben, what are you what are you thinking on that right now, man?
Well, luckily we've been down this road before, so I don't think there's much we need to worry about there because we got some young guns coming. J.R. Ritchie, look pretty good, and so I think we're poised for the IL. We've been used to this before, but it's never good when your ace goes down again. But hopefully, it's quick 4 weeks, and they play it right like they always do, and make sure he's back healthy, ready for the big playoff push.
For sure, man. And I was actually talking to my buddy this morning, Phil. He would text me kind of a couple thoughts and everything that he had. And he did mention that in the beginning of the season, if you do remember, and I'm sure every other Braves fans will can tell you this as well, a lot of them were injured. We were getting a lot of injuries right off the bat, and nobody could predicted that we were going to start the way we started. You know what I mean? It was a out of this world start, and we can't get too comfortable. And I think the series this past week kind of woke us up a little bit, taking the L against Chicago, and then going into the Mets, and luckily they won the game that I was at. But other than that, it was a rough little week, but we can't keep our heads down. We got to kind of push forward. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, we've been down this road many times. It feels like we're veterans on the IL front and just pushing through adversity. And I think this team is always poised to do the right thing. And with Drake Baldwin coming back, that's going to be a big help because he was a big leader for us getting those early wins when we were kind of missing the front end starters. So we're back to normal, I guess.
And definitely needing Drake Baldwin back. Definitely needing that piece. I'm gonna be surprised where they put him at. I honestly wouldn't mind keeping him at the 2 spot, and either Mauricio or Michael, swapping it out on the leadoff role. But I mean, honestly, this past week, kind of our bats kind of went quiet a little bit. Eli White though had a pretty good week when he was playing. He had a good enough day to get put in the lineup the next day, even against a lefty, I believe. So, it was a good time at the game and everything. And, so I don't think we can keep our heads down too bad about it. Like you said, we're kind of the veterans when it comes to the IL, and it's not in a good way. You know what I mean? It's not the best thing to be the vets at, but we tend to handle it as best we can. And the lucky thing is we're 20 games over 500. So,
Yeah, we're in a good spot right now to be able to handle all these bumps in the road, like Phil says, the speed bumps. It's just a slow down, little minor minor hiccup in the road, but I think we're definitely poised and ready to make a little playoff push. And even I wouldn't be opposed to giving Matt Olson a little rest here or there. I know he's shows up to the park every day ready to play, but I think long term, bigger picture,
Yeah.
we need to do the playoffs.
I mean, throw him in DH.
Yeah, or
Throw
that.
him,
Yep.
throw him at DH and Rowdy Tellez. Throw Rowdy Tellez at first. Give him a couple reps. Big Rowdy. And
I always forget about Rowdy. Is he still on
yeah,
the roster?
he is. I actually saw him I saw him warming up at City. So that
Yeah,
was
my nephew. That's his favorite player is Rowdy Tellez.
oh yeah. Is it because
Yeah.
the player or the name?
The size. He's a large human.
Yeah.
And I think that's just how he fell in love with him when he was a kid.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
and maybe
man.
the name. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he
a good
seems-
baseball name, Rowdy Tellez.
Hey, for real. You definitely was born into it for sure. For sure. But yeah, like I said, rough week overall. 1-4, lost series to the White Sox and dropped the series against the Mets. I think that was our third series lost. But with all the disappointing and sad talks and everything, there are a couple good things that we can take away from the situations and things that we saw. Like for one, Fuentes is still doing his thing.
looking good.
Looking
I don't know
good.
why he's not getting any All-Star game love.
Yeah, I thought you were actually about to say why he's not in the rotation, love, but I mean,
I think he's good at where he's at right now.
Yeah.
Honestly, why fix it if it's not broken? He's ready to play every day. Throw him in any situation, get you out of everything. So I think we're looking good, and I think he should be considered in the All-Star game. Honestly, like he's a big part of our team.
he definitely should be, and the ERA does not lie. And Suarez, Iglesias, you have those three, the punch outs. I mean, it's looking really good. So just I can't, there's obviously the trade deadline is going to be a big deal and everything. With a lot of teams going to be going up for grabs. I really, I guess I'm going to save kind of those questions for at the end. But yeah, Dieter's nasty. But it's just some of the things that's going on. It's like, I don't know if we need the bats. The bats are there. They're going to be there. They're obviously not going to be hot all the time, but the pitching, the rotation, if we can get the guys in at the perfect time, Waldrop's coming back. He's right around the corner. Schwellenbach, he'll probably come around in August. I'm not sure if he's going to be warmed up enough to give us what we want, though. But with Waldrop coming back, Sale looking good, Strider's out for what, 4 weeks? What did they ended up saying? It's like a
I didn't see what they actually called his injury. It just says won't throw for 4 weeks. I don't see he's getting an MRI. So yeah, I don't know. It just something in his elbow.
Yeah, like just one of those things, I guess. I mean, coming back from the injury, not throwing so long, and then going over and over. But I mean, how many times is that going to happen though with Strider? Are we to the point where we should be worried, you think?
You're always worried I think any pitcher when they're getting over to that 100-mile-an-hour range, it's just I can't throw 100, so I don't know what it's like. But I can imagine the stress is putting on your arm and elbow and shoulder. Then every time you're talking pronation, supination, like those type of things when you're throwing the spinners, and so there's just a lot that goes on in the arm that hopefully he can get through it and nothing major happens and we can get him back in no time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Strider fan, and obviously he's not pumping the 99 to 100 anymore. When he's out there, he doesn't look bad. The control, he's kind of having a control problem as what I can see. And like you said, I'm not out on the field. I'm not making the millions. I'm not doing this and that. But, when you're coming out there, you're pumping 98, 99, the adrenaline's rushing and everything like that. There's all kind of things that can happen, but it just sucks that it just keeps happening, and maybe that's why, Alex is not rushing into throwing some money out at some younger guys or anything right now. So it's,
I still feel like this is my own opinion is we need to go after, a late inning guy. I know Aroldis Chapman, I think, would be, he was huge in the 2016, right, or 2017 Cubs. Whenever
Yep.
they won the World Series, when they got him at the trade deadline, they went in as the best team in baseball, got the best closer. I think you throw him with Dylan Lee and Suarez and Iggy.
It's
It's
tough.
God.
It's
Like,
tough.
and everybody gets a day off. It does, like, I think those group of guys at their age can really, like, it doesn't matter the closure. You really want Iggy because he's our guy, but
Yeah.
I think any day of the week those guys can be ready to go.
And that is a scary duo to know that you got to face those guys at the last 3 innings, and you better hope that you get some runs scored or anything on us, or we're not leading after the 7th, because it's gonna be tough. And that's probably, I would have to agree with you, one of the biggest pieces that I think that we could add is another strong arm, especially with the Red Sox not doing what we're supposed to do this year. Going to be struggling. They're definitely going to be selling, but it's just going to be who's going to get him, because he's going to go somewhere. It's just who's going to get him.
What about even a late minute push for Kimbrel? See if he's got any gas left in that tank.
Yeah, maybe if he puts the Braves A on, man, something a little bit of magic might happen.
Hey, you never know. It might be worth a shot. Just give him a little flyer.
It wouldn't be. And also, we saw J.R. Ritchie come out of the bullpen the other day, just to get him out there throwing and stuff, and it wasn't that bad. But obviously, I don't think he's going to be a late inning guy. I think he's more of the starter role. But it's good to get him out there and get him a different feel, instead of starting a game coming in and holding. It's different feel.
Well, I think Walt or Alex are thinking, hey, it's working for Didi, so why not try it maybe with JR just to change it up a little bit. But I think JR might fill in that Spencer Strider spot going forward. And he's not Strider by no means, but he's an excellent fill-in for as young as he is. It's not like we're scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Our prospects they've put in the time, and they're quietly, I think, sneaking up to be one of the better farm systems in all of baseball.
Oh, we're up there now, man, for sure. I mean,
we went from like unheard of to all of a sudden, man, these guys are like playing legit ball.
Yeah, after we unloaded everything in 18 to 21, we unloaded basically everybody from Acuna to Harris. When we unloaded all those guys, our farm system was kind of We focused on pitching for a long time, but hey, we do have some good arms. With that being said, I did see Owen Murphy struck out 10 guys yesterday. So
Owen's a sneaky guy that
I like Owen. I'm hoping he pans out. I tell you that.
Yeah.
I think he needs a little weight on him, but I liked what I saw whenever in spring training and stuff like that. So I'm still waiting to see Caminetti. I guess they're just really like babying him right now. Kind of just
I think he needs a little bit of season on him, like a fine wine. Put him in let him get that experience down in the, was he high A now, or is he double A?
I think he's high A.
Yeah, high A.
And speaking of that experience, like you said, like we were talking with Fuentes and now JR just coming into like the late innings. I think it's just building up the experience with these guys being 20, 21, 22 or whatever, with them building up the experience, getting that feel. I mean, what could be, a bigger adrenaline rush other than you're one starting a game, or two, you're coming in. So you're just getting you're getting the feeling of best of both worlds. And I mean, go about it like that. And the more you do it, the more relaxed you'll be. And not saying you won't ever be nervous or have the butterflies when you're going out there in front of 50,000 people, you know what I mean? But, young guys, getting them to work and getting them the reps. And
yeah, it's kind of like the early 90s Braves, 1990, they were awful. And, Smoltz, Glavine, and Avery just going out there chucking some innings. And all of a sudden in 91, things just clicked. And, we went on 14 straight years of winning the division. So, our future's looking good if we can do anything similar to that.
Oh, and the future's really looking bright. I mean, we can't let this last week get us down with the season that we've literally started with. I mean, we're getting kind of at this point with the keyboard warriors and these other groups and stuff. They're getting, a little too stressed out too early, guys. And it's we're still on top and we ain't going nowhere. And it's going to take a lot to knock us off because we ain't going to go out so easy. But
No.
with you talking about prospects, I mean, dude, Eric Hartman, I mean, he's averaging like a home run a game right now.
Yeah,
John,
he is looking nuts. I really
John,
like his story more than anything. So,
what is that?
um, how like what he come from Canada, kind of unheard of. Um, the the guy that was looking at him was like, hey, you need to go. We're going to sign your draft you in the for the Brave system, and his brother's a senior in college, and he's not going to pan out to be a major league player or anything, or probably even get drafted, but his brother's like, the goal is to play professional baseball. So F college, go sign with the Braves. So that's how kind of he signed with the Braves, and he
Heck
unheard
yeah.
of from Canada, basically.
Well, I mean, he's definitely heard of now because he's definitely the
Yeah,
chase, and everybody's talking about him. I mean, with him, Tate, you got Diego, John Hill, who's absolutely crushing it. I've been on him for a while, and I mean,
yeah,
he's our farm system's looking bright. It's not just pitchers anymore. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
No,
So
it kind of snuck up on you with all these hitters that are coming up.
that's what I mean. So I'm feeling good about it, guys. What for anybody who's in the chat, what are you guys thinking? Who is your favorite prospect that you guys are following right now, or who do you think is a big sleeper? So we would like to know that. Who is the sleeper picks if anybody's watching? And guys, if you are watching, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. We really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Also, quick little story time real quick. So this past weekend I went to City Field. I don't know if you guys saw any of the Instagram posts or anything, but my buddy, he came in last place last year in our fantasy baseball league, so he had to dress up as a sad clown. I had the privilege of painting his face and everything, since I guess I'm the artist or whatever. So it was a great time. We tried our best to get on TV, but I do not think it was successful. Just because I guess because the guy in the Braves jersey was sitting next to the clown, so I guess they didn't really want to put me on there. But it was a great experience, dude, and I recommend it for everybody. I think next year though we're gonna change it up a little bit. So a buddy of mine came up with the idea of, if you come in last place, you have to dress up as a hot dog, and you got to do the 9 dog, 9 beers, and 9 inning
Ooh,
challenge.
man, that would be rough, wouldn't it?
But since the beers are so expensive, one player, each member has to buy the beer. So,
Oh, there you go. That
so
would be as bad, yeah. Since
dude,
if you had that, yeah.
you'd be spending like $200 on hot dogs and beer.
I guess that's punishment for getting last too, though.
Yeah, that is, but also throwing up probably in the parking lot. It's probably gonna be pretty rough too.
No, I honestly think I could do it. The hot dogs would be the hardest part. I think I can chug
Oof.
down 9 beers.
But Joey Chestnut, man. Oh
Yeah,
gosh, I
yeah.
can't
The
even
hot
watch that
dogs would be
stuff.
the hot dogs would be the hard part.
Oh gosh, man. But yeah, dude, he wore it with pride. He had a great time, dude, and a lot of people took pictures with him. People were laughing. It was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's cool little punishment. Nothing painful, just a little embarrassment.
Yeah, no tattoos on the butt cheek or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, but so the All-Star break's coming up, and I did my voting. Actually, I'll show you guys, and it's hilarious because my voting, I did every single body in the National League. I did a Brave, and I even put Eli White on there. On Sun Kim.
Oh, I do the same.
I mean, it was I had to. It was
I think I've been voting Atlanta Braves for the All-Star game every single position since 1987.
You have to.
Whenever the first time I was able to vote on it.
Are you even a true fan if you don't? I mean, that's the question,
Well, look at the American League leaders. I actually was looking at that before I hopped on. It was American League is all Blue Jays.
Yeah.
There's tons of Blue Jays fans. They're just spamming the votes because I think 8 of the 9 starters are Blue Jays.
Yeah, no.
They must not have an outfield because everybody it was Judge and Trout in the outfield, but
yeah,
all the starting infield is Blue Jays. It looked like.
That's funny. So right now, I think as I was looking, they have Matt Olson at number 2 and Freddie Freeman at number 1 in the National League, which is kind of, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that, but You know.
I don't. Freddie's loved and will always be loved by every Braves fan, I think. But
Yeah.
it's like Matt's having a better year than Freddie. There's a lot of guys actually having a better year than Freddie,
Yeah.
honestly, this year. So
I
yeah,
mean, 20 home runs, 50 something RBIs, 50 something runs scored. I mean, Gold
yeah,
Glove caliber. I mean, I don't know, man. You know, there's Olsen definitely deserves an All-Star bid, and I don't even know if he's made like first team All-Star yet. I know he's
yeah,
made the All-Star team, but I think when all those Braves made it, I don't think he was on the first team.
yeah. Probably, yeah. I don't think he has made the fan votes. It's hard to beat Freddie in fan votes.
Yeah, for sure. But there's a couple other Braves on the list too as well. Ozzy Albies was on the list, Michael Harris on the list. Surprisingly, Acuna is still on the list, with him being
He
hurt
is a
and
fan
stuff.
favorite. I tell you what, who's another like sneaky guy right now? I know we always talk about Mateo and
Mhm.
Dubon. Dom Smith, like he is just
Oh, duh.
yeah, like
Had
he's just
to.
dominating.
Yeah, Big
Dom the
Dom.
Dominator. Yeah, it's just he's kind of sneaky,
Oh, he's
worthy.
I love it when I see him pinch hit. When he comes up to bat, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it because I know that he's about to put up a fight. He's not going to strike out too much either, guys. So, I mean, that one, there was a one at bat not too long ago. I think it was him, but it went 12 pitches, and he ended up hitting a home run on the 12th pitch, and that was like maybe a month ago. And I thought that was like one of the best at bats I've ever seen in my life. Just like him fighting it off, and it was 0-2, came all the way back 3-2, fighting it off, and then hit a bomb. It's kind of like similar to the Harris situation.
yeah. Surprisingly enough, that I know it's kind of a little off topic of Braves, but Saturday I went to my high school. They were in the semi-state, and there was a kid that had that same bat. He had like eight foul off, tips off, and then hits a home run dead center field like 365 to put us to tie that game up, and we ended up winning the semi-state, the first round of the semi-state. So it was just like that type of a bat, just fouling off, then all of a sudden he just put a good bat to
Y-
ball and just bang. So I
You
was like, man,
remember those at bats. You know what I mean?
yeah, like
The,
just no give up. Yeah. So shout out to Levi Cook.
there you go. Shout out Levi Cook hitting that bomb straight
Yeah,
center. Yeah,
yeah,
dude, those are the type of at bats you cannot like forget at all. Like going up there and fighting it off and just in the zone, just in that mode. And Dom Smith, like you said, dominating. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
um, and with that being said, Olsen dominating as well. Even though the bats were a little cold this past week, we weren't all the way there. But guys, we've seen what we can do. So I don't want to keep on getting on that same train of like, oh, should we be worried this and that? It's none of that. We're gonna have these bad weeks. We're gonna have rough weeks. I mean, the Dodgers even just got a loss to the White Sox, and the White Sox are playing good. I mean,
White Sox are looking real good.
it's not like, you know, and the Mets. I mean, the Mets are gonna Met, and we're gonna play the Mets good, and sometimes we're not even gonna show up to the ballpark, and
And
that's just
for the love of God, for all the money they play, they've got to get some wins.
yeah, they got to. So it's like, and like I said in the beginning, I mean, it's kind of, I'm not going to start sweating it just because we're 20 games over 500. We do see the Phillies surging a little bit, which we knew that was going to happen. I mean, we knew we went into the season not thinking, oh, the Phillies and the Mets are not even going to be in it. We're not going to have to worry about these guys. No, we knew the Phillies are always on the corner. We thought the Mets were going to be in the competition, but I mean, look at this. So it's just I wouldn't dwell on this stuff like all of these other people are and freaking out and stuff. Do we need to add? Could we add a couple things? Yes, just basically like every team. They could always add a few things, but we won't have an idea of what we're gonna do until a little bit closer. When is the trade deadline again?
Was it end of July, July 31st?
Yeah,
Usually.
yeah, right before August. Yeah, so I'm pretty interested on that. I'm pretty interested on where Mike Trout's probably gonna move. I think he's probably gonna be moved. I saw a thing with Byron Buxton and the Braves. I saw something about that, but I think he just got injured, so don't know anything about that as well. He's another person who kind of goes up and down on the injury list a good little bit. So don't know if Alex is pretty shooting towards that. I mean, let's just get Jock, Jorge Soler. Let's just squash the beef, and then we can go pick up Jorge, Jock, and then maybe we can revive Eddie Rosario and get it cooking.
It's kind of very similar situation to 21. When we needed some outfield help, we definitely still, I think, need to shore up at shortstop still a little bit. We
Yeah.
got a little bit of a hole there, but the guys that are filling in between Doobie and Mateo, they're doing pretty good. With Kim still kind of.
I you
I
know
see somebody brought up Dansby Swanson coming back. He's not having that great of a year for Chicago, so I've heard that his name floating around. Dansby coming back.
would you think they would move Dansby?
I think they'd have to eat a lot of his money if they brought him back to Atlanta.
Have to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it at all. I would love to bring Dansby Swanson back, even though he's not even like, a top caliber shortstop, as in just being a leader and just being a Brave. I mean, he was really good at it. So,
yeah.
I mean, I would love that. But with that being said, though, I would play Jorge Mateo at shortstop every day for the rest of the season if it was up to me.
I wouldn't hate it.
I mean, even the thing about him, man, just the little ball. What I'm kind of
the speed that
the small ball is just
it changes the game when you put that much speed on the base. So I think he's second or third fastest guy from home to first. Bobby Witt, I think, leads that.
Probably.
And I think Dubon and Mateo are right at the top there.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
we got that speed.
I would not be upset about keeping him in at shortstop the whole time. And also, he's been doing great. I think he loves playing in Atlanta. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, with the fans and everything, it's not like you're playing in New York or you're not playing, stuff like that. I mean, it's the energy is good. You're winning. You're on a good squad. I mean, it's kind of hard to, do that. And I'm kind of over the Kim experience too, Phil. I am definitely about. And it's not even like I watched him live this past week, and even just the way he's moving around and everything, it's just, I don't know. It's
just not it doesn't feel like it's a fit, when you look at the old days with, Dansby and Ozzy, how they just had fun out there together. You don't see it there. I think there is that with Mateo or Dubon whenever they're playing short, but
you see it with Mateo.
It feels clunky.
Yeah, you see it with Mateo and you see it with Ozzy. I mean, they're kind of a little duo that I like and everything. But Mateo, he covers a lot of ground. He's good defensively, and like you said, once he gets on base, I mean, I'm very happy because I mean, he can is if we can keep the speed on the bases and stuff like that, and he keep playing the small ball and doing what he has to do. I mean, I would keep him there, but if there are better options like Dansby or something like that, I wouldn't be opposed to it. But they would have to eat a lot of the money because, we couldn't do that. But that would be a awesome. And guys, what do you think about that? If they brought Dansby Swanson back, guys, so please comment below, like, subscribe, do what you got to do, but leave a comment and let us know what you think, guys. We'd like to know what you people think and get your opinions on it as well. But yeah, so I started that Facebook group for basically for us and everything. I made you a admin and everything. Basically, we can get on there and post our streams if we want. We can post stuff about if we go to the games or what we're thinking or how we're feeling, and just basically for all the other people on here and listening to us, they can get on and talk with us too as well. So just trying
Speaking of games, I'm going to my first Savannah Banana game Saturday in Cincinnati.
Really?
So experience some banana ball.
Oh man, I mean, for what I can see, they sell out every place they go. So, I mean, it's huge. They need to play They need to play an MLB team during spring training or something one year.
That would be fun, I think. But I think the MLB guys would have a lot of fun with it.
I think they would too. Matt Olson's brother play on the Savannah Bananas?
I'm not too sure. I can't answer 100% to that, but
I'm pretty sure he does. I'm pretty sure he does.
I think I might have heard that. at some point. But they like redraft every year, so it's hard to keep track of who's on
Oh,
what
they
team.
do.
All I know is Jackie Bradley Jr.'s on the Indianapolis Clowns because I'm from Indiana, so I watch the draft. So Jackie Bradley Jr. plays for the Indianapolis Clowns.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's crazy. So let's get into rotation concerns. I think that's what I had on my list. We got through the rough week. So rotation concerns. So with Elder, did not have a good outing. It's kind of, I wanted to believe that it was too good to be true, but I've said it before that Elder is the first half guy. He'll come in, he'll give the innings, he'll do what he has to do, he'll get through games. But it seems like right before the All-Star break or right after, for some reason, it just kind of spirals down a little bit for him. I don't know what it is. I don't know if people start catching up on him and stuff like that.
I think people, just game plan against him. They've scouted him enough and know how he's going to pitch. So it's just make some minor adjustments. Maybe pitch backwards in a couple counts or something just to keep the guys on their toes. But that's the thing about Major League Baseball and the pitching is, and they're looking for that little bit of an edge, and like
Yep.
that's all you need. And so the guys just scour over video now, like compared to what they used to, and it's at everybody's fingertips. You don't have to go in and watch video anymore. In a video room like back in the old days. You can watch videos on tablets, phones, wherever. Hell, they watch them as soon as they at bat. They're already going in there analyzing what happened after an at bat. So I couldn't imagine comparing, like the big three from Maddox,
Oh, yeah.
Clinton, and Smoltz to now. Are they as effective? I know Maddox wouldn't be with the strike zone.
No.
With the ABS, there's no way Maddox is as good.
Nope. No way.
He was getting those black calls. He was the inventor of getting black calls.
Yeah.
Pitching on the black side of the mount or the plate. So, I just think that they're just catching on to him. So he needs to change a few little things. I don't think he needs to change mechanics or anything. Just more of a how you pitch the game.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Greg will give him a few pointers here or there.
Yeah, give old Greg a call right after the game, man. See what he's got to say. But also, we can't really hate on with Elder doing what he has to do.
No.
Chris Sale didn't even look as sharp as he's been. I mean, even though he pulled out the win and stuff, I mean, he didn't look as sharp the other night. So, I mean, they're putting a little bit more pressure on Chris Sale. And like you were saying, with the technology nowadays, I see these guys with the pitching machines that have screens on them. And it's basically the guy pitching and his whole rotation and everything. And the ball comes out at his arm angle. And so, like, when you got stuff like that, I mean, repetition and picking it up all the time, I mean, you're going to catch on. And they've already seen him. So I'm not hating on Elder. I say, keep him in there. He's done really well so far. If he keeps getting rocked, then maybe we might have to do a little change. But I don't think we should lose it just because Elder has a bad outing and stuff. I mean, our whole pitching staff this past week didn't do all that great, but also we can't hate on the pitchers when we're not scoring runs. So, you know what I mean?
It's
like
a two-way street.
Yeah, a wise man once told me to win a baseball game, you got to score runs. So
that's facts. 100%.
So, you know what I mean? That's the word around town. But with that being said, we can't be too caught up on the whole Bryce Elder and Chris Sale situation. We've talked about the Spencer Strider. I don't know how you guys feel. Let me know how you feel. Let us know how you feel in the chat. Have we given up on Spencer Strider? Is he going to make a turnaround? What do you guys think? But let's see. Looking ahead for the day off today, it was probably well needed. Get some reps in the cage, relax, maybe even go hit a golf course. Just get the mind off of what's going on this past week, and maybe we'll get in full throttle this week. Who do we got? We got San Francisco, and then who's the next one? Let's see.
I knew you were going to ask me. Milwaukee.
Okay. So
which Brewers are playing good too, though. They're playing good baseball. They always do. Like, I don't know how they do it.
Oh, we got Mizorowski on Thursday.
Oh, that'd be a fun matchup.
Yep. Because Mizorowski's on my fantasy team, and then I got like 7 Braves, so uh, we're gonna have a problem. Nah. Yeah, so looks like we got San Francisco, which they're kind of not doing so hot. They're kind of like the average team, I would think. But that doesn't mean anything, guys. The best team can beat the worst team any single day in this game. So let's
Well, we
not get
play
too
9.
comfortable. That's it. Let's not get too comfortable. Let's take the series against San Francisco. A sweep would be very ideal. A sweep would be ideal. Hot sauce, what's going on, brother? Salute. Salute.
Yeah.
Good to see you, sir. Let us know what are your biggest concerns you think from the past week, my guy.
Yeah,
But-
going back to one of Phil's comments earlier about the Logan Webb for picks 3 and 1 or 2 prospects. The Braves haven't had that high of a draft pick in so long. I almost want them to keep it, just because our young talent in the minor leagues right now. If it is guaranteed lock of a World Series, I'd say give them 5 or 6 prospects. But just because World Series are so few and far between, and going up against LA is the favorite to win the world right now.
Yeah.
So it's going to be tough do you give up that number 3 pick overall and a couple of your bigger prospects?
Is that what we have this year?
We're up there. I know. We're in
Bill,
the top.
do we have the 3rd pick this year? I haven't seen anything about that.
Yeah, I know we're up towards the top because of our shitty record last year.
Yeah, I think I agree with you though, man. I think like you said, it's been so long since the Braves have had even a top 5 pick. You know what I mean? I think say almost keep that 3rd pick. Would we go for a pitcher or a position player?
Pick 9. We're pick 9. We're
Pick 9.
Yeah. Pick 9 and 26, it says.
I like Justin LeBron, the shortstop for Alabama.
Well, aren't you? No, you're from Mississippi. It's like, aren't you? That's a homer pick.
No, he's.
Yeah.
So my brother actually told me to watch him. My brother's the one who told me to watch Connor Griffin when he was in high school, and so my brother was like Justin LeBron like last year, and sure enough, I think he's projected to go 7th or 6th. But
He might fall to us.
He's a dog, dude. He's a dog.
I think with all of our young pitching, I think we go with a bat this year. I mean, we went Tate last year, so I think a good power bat, especially Acuna is going to be on that cusp at 28. I think is our final year with Acuna is 28, so it could be we might need a bat if we don't re-sign him.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Don't even want to think about that. But at this point, I mean, I think that's another conversation for a different day.
Yeah,
we could probably go all show talking about that.
I'd say that could be a whole show on its own.
Yeah, and that's probably what we'll definitely plan out to do. Guys, if you have anything that you think that we missed or anything you want to talk about, please feel free to let us know in the chat. We will talk about this. My guy Austin Riley. I don't know where he is. I don't know what happened to him. It is pretty tough to watch, even like just watching him live. I mean, don't even call out the batting average right now. I mean, it's under 2. It's got to be under 200 now.
Yeah, was it the Mendoza line? Yeah, it's 203. Does he still have his long hair? If he still has his long hair, then he's not 100% in. He's got to cut that off. And
he trimmed it.
Did he?
He didn't cut it off. He trimmed it. So he's keeping it.
You got to go.
He's keeping it, bro.
The locks got to go. We got to change something. Wear the golden bikini or whatever we got to do. We got to try something to get him moving.
I'll paint him a damn G-string if I got to. I mean, old banana hammock. I don't know, dude.
Heck, even Rizzo back in when the Cubs won, he was taking BP naked in the batting cages. I mean, twig and berries flowing. So like you got to do whatever you got to do to break that slump.
It's tough, man. And obviously, you guys know one of my favorite players in the game, if not my favorite player. It's just night and day. Just night and day. So as you know, I mean, it's just night and day of what we know he can be. And maybe he's just in too much of it in his head or what. I don't know
You
what's
know, it's
going
in
on.
the tank there somewhere. It is in there. He's just got to find it, and hopefully he does find it because he is his bat is good when it's on. We just got to get it going, and maybe he's just waiting. Maybe he's just slow starting this year. Maybe there's something lingering that we don't know about or is not saying. But he's in the lineup all the time, so makes you
Yeah.
wonder what's is there anything, or are they just trying to ride the wave?
I think they know it's just a matter of time until he busts through. I think like me and everybody else knows, he just looks lost. He just doesn't look himself right now. Defense, he still looks great, but just batting, man, it's just like he's guessing on everything.
Yeah,
He has no idea what's coming, and I don't know. I mean, just seeing him bat seventh is not a good look. He does not supposed to be batting seventh. He's supposed to be our number 4 or 5 guy. Like he's supposed to
he's
be.
good enough to be a three hitter in most lineups when he's on.
I mean, I
So
loved him when he was batting third. I mean, when
yeah,
you had but now it's probably a little different with Baldwin coming back. I mean,
yeah.
I don't even know if we're gonna have him at leadoff. I personally like him better in the 2 hole, but I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to having him lead off too. Um,
Yeah.
when's Acuna supposed to be back? Have you heard anything?
Uh, I don't think it's anything major. So they just hopefully they just take their time with him. But it's his mentality. It's hard to keep him off the field. He's a gamer, so
What went
it's
through
hard
your
to just get him like reeled in.
What went through your head when you saw that?
Just seeing how he walked, I knew it wasn't anything major. Because he wears his emotion on his face, so you can see it wasn't major. It was more, I think, more
He was
precautionary
pissed.
just by looking at it, just because he's been
He was pissed.
so many problems. But it's been a lingering hamstring, that left hammy, all year. So it's hopefully they just let it recover because
They
like I
got to
said before,
train
I ruled my
different
hammy
though.
out. Yeah.
You
It's
know?
it's tough to get that hamstring to where it's working right. So
Yeah.
hopefully, they're a lot smarter than I am. I'm sure they've got a training staff to stretch it out a little bit more, maybe before the games, and
Yeah.
just get them right.
And do something, man, because when we have Acuna and we need this whole offense, I mean, I can't tell you the last time. I mean, honest, has to be in 23 where we had our full roster, no injuries. In 2023, we went almost that whole year without any injuries.
Yeah, and
Like,
we were great. that was one of the best teams on paper than you've ever seen.
ever. Like, almost broke every offensive record in the books that year.
Yeah,
And surprisingly, the whole team was basically healthy the whole year. I mean, that's when Murphy came over. I mean, our whole team had like 20 home runs. Everybody on our squad had 20 plus home runs,
yeah.
one
You
through
look at
nine.
it, it's damn near the same starting lineup as it is today.
Yeah. You know,
Outside of what, shortstop and left
where's
field.
where's Murphy at?
Yeah, where is old Murph?
I mean,
He's gonna be coming back soon. Well, no, I thought they might have said he's a little bit later.
I
Let's
haven't heard
see.
anything on Murph. I thought he was in doing rehab assignments.
Yeah, it looked like they moved him to 60-day, June 1st. A couple 10 days ago, they moved him from 10-day to 60-day. So he's got a
Oh,
fractured middle left finger, which
how do we feel about Sean Murphy at this point?
I think he's still got gas in the tank. You
Yeah,
know, offensively, I'm not too sure about, but I know defensively he's up there. So you don't want to get rid of him just because of that or write
yeah,
him off.
yeah. I've said it before. I think he's top when he's healthy and 100% behind the dish. He's top 3 catchers in the league. Got to be.
Oh yeah,
I
oh yeah.
mean,
He's a
defensive,
great backstop.
yeah, defensive, arm wise, throwing people out, calling a game. He's got to be in the top 3. I would say behind. I mean, probably Real Muto and
Oh, Shea Langeliers is putting together a good season this year.
yeah, he was
Former Brave.
he's number 1 in voting for All-Star for catchers in the
Yeah,
American League. So him and Baldwin, sure enough. Yeah. Yep.
Tell you
Let's
what, the
see.
Braves have always been able to get some good pitchers in their or catchers. I mean, sorry, in their farm system. They just
Yeah,
need to keep them sometimes. Contreras
yeah.
when we moved him, Langoliers.
I was
We
surprised
don't.
when we moved him, when we moved Contreras, but for
Contreras
Murphy,
was a little bit of a shock
that
to
was
me
a
too.
shock. That was I was surprised, and I am not gonna lie, I never heard. I mean, I'm not gonna say I never heard, but I never really heard too much about Sean Murphy, and I was pretty happy with Contreras and what he did that year. And
Yeah, great
obviously
offense.
he chased a lot at the plate and stuff, but when he hit, and he
Seemed like
did his thing.
he was getting a double every time he was at bat. It seemed like there for a stretch. I remember.
That's what it seemed like. But yeah, let's see. But looking ahead, off day today, Giants coming to Truist Park. Great opportunity to reset and get some momentum back before facing a tougher competition later in the month. What's the end of the month looking like?
Oh, I don't think there's anything that's scaring us coming up,
Yeah,
honestly. The only thing that scares us right now is injuries.
yep, for sure. Um, you have any you're gonna be on live this weekend?
No, like I said, I'm going to that Savannah Banana game, so
There you
taking
go.
the fam down to a Savannah Banana game, which I've been trying to get tickets for about 75 years. It seems like might be the hardest tickets to get.
Yeah,
So
they're always sold out. That's what I said. That's what I said earlier. I mean, every single time I see a Savannah Bananas game, it always says sold out, sold out. So, I
uh,
mean, first come, first
there's
serve.
a, yeah, well, I heard there, which I got into it this year. It's called the K Club. It's kind of a little backdoor way of getting in. So join the K
Okay,
Club, and you kind of get maybe a little bit of a priority access, but
you gotta
it
tell
didn't
them the
work for me this
password.
year. Yeah, it didn't work for me this year. So,
Is the
but
password banana?
yeah, I was able to get one of my plant managers. He got the tickets and is unable to go, so I'm getting his tickets, which
Oh,
is
that's
right
sick.
behind the dugout. So it's pretty sick.
Oh, that's sick, dude. Oh yeah, super jealous, man. That sounds like a great time. I won't be live this weekend. I have a big show at the casino this weekend, a card show. I'll be vending
Nice.
a 2-day event. I actually have two big shows lined up these last 2 weeks. But good evening, Nathan. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Welcome
Nate,
in. But yeah, tomorrow I'll have my usual nothing but Braves whatnot stream, but tomorrow will be a little different. It's gonna be nothing but a request show, so I'm probably just gonna jump on, chatting it up and everything. Didn't really have too much time to go out and find some inventory these past couple weeks. I've been grinding and out, getting some stuff ready for these shows, so
I tell you what, it's harder and harder to find stuff, isn't it?
it's getting tough. It's getting there, but it's you got to go out and find it nowadays.
Yeah.
So
Well, the market is just booming. I don't care what
it's
anybody says,
it's
and
crazy.
all the naysayers, but man, you look at some comps and you're looking at prices and stuff. It's like, do
Whew.
you want to sell? Do you want to hold? Like it's a tough call. Honestly, in my opinion, is like just because the prices and values of everything is just going up and up and up.
I
Like
took my. It's funny you said that because I took my Hartmans off whatnot last night. I deactivated them because I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, man, the way this kid's playing, I mean, yeah, I got some good money invested in this kid, but dude, I don't mind holding him until he makes that breakout. Because I mean, I don't think he'll have Connor Griffin numbers, but who am I to say? You know what I mean?
You never know. That's where like when he came unsung, and that's where like before the product released, you could buy Hartman stuff, but then all of a sudden he's what do you do? Mash 3 or 4 home runs in 3 or 4 days or whatever, and
Averaging a home run a game.
yeah, which is nuts.
I mean, just saying, like,
And that's what the hobby is. It's all about hype, and right now Hartman has the hype. So yeah,
um,
I've been reluctant to get anything big Hartman. I think I have one base auto
yeah.
of his, and I'm just gonna hold it.
Yeah, I grabbed it right when it dropped just because I mean I don't know if I was gonna overpay or not, but I knew I just needed to grab one before it just went crazy. And sure enough, he's been showing out, so I think it's gonna pan out in my favor if I can just sell it or get rid of it at the right time. I just don't know when that's gonna be. Nate said, "Has anyone heard anything about Nacho? At this point, I'd like to see if he could do something at shortstop. Is he injured? I think he's on the
Yes,
IL.
I think he's on the IL. Looks like 7 day. He's not really tearing the cover off the ball. He's hitting 216, 2 home runs, 15 RBIs. Um,
How many games
where's
have
he
he
playing
played?
at? He's in Gwinnett, so
He's in
looks like
triple.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Nacho at shortstop. You know, it's not the worst idea, but I think I would prefer. I think I would like to see Nacho probably get traded. I think he could be a good trade piece, for us potentially, instead of dipping into our high end like low like the Caminettis or the Murphys or the Hills or the Hartmans and stuff like that. Maybe we could get a good little piece for him.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, I think he was high last year. I mean, when he came up as his rookie, that was probably his high point of his career. Unfortunately, just because the talent that we have coming behind him. So is it too late to get any value out of him? I don't know. Like I was just looking at his stats. Doesn't look like he's tearing the cover off the ball. Going triple
Yeah,
A. He might be a good fill in. Um, because he did play well for us.
he
He's
played a good third base.
definitely better than Kim.
Oh yeah, I would. I mean, send Kim back down and bring Nacho up. I mean, even Nacho on the IL would be better than Kim at shortstop right now. So, I think any Brave fan out there right now can agree that we're pretty much over the Kim experiment. I mean, good luck to him somewhere else, wherever he goes, but it's probably not going to be in Atlanta too much longer. And honestly, I don't know what kind of trade piece that we could get for him, but if we could bundle up him with some cash or something like that, I mean, maybe we can get another field guy or an arm or something. But I've kind of lost, just swap him and Dubon out, and then when Dubon's playing, when not playing shortstop or playing shortstop, put Eli White or somebody out there for now.
Yeah, it's bad when Kim has only one more hit than Sandy Leon.
Oh man, dude, watching them live, man, like nothing against, like, bro, they're doing better than I ever would, but like,
No, come
man,
on. Like you've got to be able. I think about anybody. Like I know people argue all the time. How many hits can you get against a major league pitcher? You can guess right 5 times.
yeah, yeah,
Like I don't care. 5 out of 100, you can guess right.
he's I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. He's terrible, like
Yeah.
hitting wise, like, and if he does hit it, it's not leaving the infield. I mean, we need a good outfield bat. Yeah, I mean, I like. I'm gonna say it. I like Eli White. I do like Eli White. Good in the outfield. He'll go and get it. If he gets on base, I like the speed. But a power bat would not be a bad idea either, Phil. I totally agree with you, my friend. Mike Trout would look good in that, and then that white jersey, man. I'm telling you, Trout on the back.
Man, I would do some stupid trades to get Trout.
Yeah,
Honestly, like
and you know
just
what? It's not out of play. I mean, we sit here and say it's out of. I mean, I don't know. It's anything's possible nowadays with
I think
this.
we're more in play because we've got a good rapport with trading with the Angels and everything. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, Mike Trout will put asses in seats, and that makes the team money, so they can spend more money.
You know how many jerseys? You know how many people would buy that jersey? I think every
Oh,
single Braves fan in
I,
existence.
yeah.
I'm buying one
What
off
what
the top.
number would he wear? Would he wears 27? I thought somebody had 27.
Austin Riley has 27.
Yeah, isn't he number 27?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's he? What jersey number is he gonna don?
I don't know.
Is Riley gonna give it up? Ooh,
I bet Riley would though for Mike Trout.
yeah.
I bet he would. I mean, it wouldn't even be like a disrespect thing. It'd be like more of a you're the vet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're the guy. But
I mean, at one time he was, in conversations for a goat talk, therefore he was on the
I still
5 or
think
6 years.
I mean, like maybe not like GOAT, but I still think, I mean, he's definitely Hall of Fame. He's definitely
Oh,
like Like he deserves to go to at least playing one playoff game. like
Yeah.
like that's like
Get a win
ridiculous.
under your belt.
That's ridiculous, dude. Like you can't have a superstar like that. I mean, Otani went and he moved on. You have to, and he's gonna have to
Yep.
do it. I mean, and somebody's gonna end up paying him. It's just who's gonna be. I would hate to see him in Philly. Oh my god, I would hate to see him in Philly, bro.
Yeah.
I would that would not be good.
He would look good with a tomahawk across his chest.
He damn sure would. We there's nothing wrong with that. But
No.
have y'all heard anything about possibly requiring scuba? I saw something about the. I mean,
I've seen it too. A lot of it, I think, is just BS. You know, the Tigers are having a down season compared to what like everybody thought they would be.
you
As
think he's
Tigers, you know,
leaving?
I think he's leaving at the end of the year unless they sign him to a stupid contract. Which Detroit, you know, they got Miggy on a big contract, so maybe they do, but a lot of times Detroit doesn't sign the big name contracts.
I can see Scooble. Hear me out. I can see Scooble going to the Brewers.
Yeah, kind of like CC did back in the day, just for a
And
little.
and you have Scooble and Mizorowski, the 1-2 punch. Boy. I mean,
Boy,
the Brew.
that's kind of like the Diamondbacks back when they had Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling.
Oh yeah,
You get them in the playoffs and it's lights out.
it's lights out. Was Roy Oswald on that team?
No, Roy was the Astro, I think, around that time.
Yeah, that's right. I went hunting on his land one time and he had a hunting lodge out in Mississippi. Roy Oswald does.
Yeah.
Went hunting out there. But guys, if there's anything that we forgot or anything, please feel free to comment below or anything, and also hit that like button, subscribe, share the stream, do what you got to do to keep this thing growing. We're doing our best, and we really appreciate you guys' help, like always. Like I said, I'll be on tomorrow, but it's gonna be more of a request stream on whatnot. Ben's gonna be off this weekend, going to a Savannah Banana game. Hopefully, we're gonna see him dressed up as a banana on TV. And that would be a nice fridge hanger for sure, you know.
Not gonna happen.
But guys, we really appreciate you guys as always. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for us tonight. Make sure you bookmark the show for next week. I'm gonna go ahead and get it set up so everybody can go in and get a notification and stuff. And like I said, share the stream, help us grow this thing. And if you're not following us on Whatnot or Instagram, those are our handles right there. BenRand25, EM_trading cards. You can follow us there, and also follow Nothing But Braves now on Facebook as a Facebook group. You can get in there, talk what you want, keep it respectful, and none of the fake ads and stuff. None of that stuff. We're on there, and we keep it cool. So, like I said, thanks guys. Any last things you want to say, Ben, before we hop off?
No, yeah, you killed it, like always, and yeah, thanks for everybody's support. We wouldn't be able to do it without all of them out there in the interweb. So
Heck yeah. Well, guys, I hope y'all have a great night. We will see y'all next Monday, and go Braves. All right, chop.